What's happening, guys? Back out here in Troy. Now, just a few days ago, you saw me in a sweatshirt. It was, the real feel was like 49 degrees. Today, it's almost 90. So big swings here in the Midwest, especially in Michigan. When we were here last, a few days ago, we were working on the steps, and it is Tuesday now. We were here Thursday. The job is complete. They're doing up all the finishing touches and everything that they're doing in the street that we showed. Just getting everything straightened out and cleaned up. That way when we leave the property, there's very, very minimal, damage to the property. When you take a look at this patio behind me, absolutely gorgeous. Tons of different equipment that we used in this to make sure this, went in well. As a hardscaper, we own all these pieces of equipment, so that's why I always say get somebody that does this for a living. I'm not renting equipment. Our company doesn't just go rent equipment. If we need it, we have it. We used a huge plate compactor after we excavated this patio. We got our cell systems in, everything that you could possibly imagine. This is the large format paver, so we had the Unilift out here. We were laying these, those are 170 pounds a piece, these stones. When you look at this, it's just such a nice space. And if you notice, even the curves are back, which is really kind of cool. They like to have an odd shape, if you will, with nice curves, nice little flow, and then the nice big staircase. We installed the railing as well. That way it's the code. And we didn't want to take too much of the actual patio, because when you look at a door wall like this, what you could do to avoid steps would be you'd have to do a bunch of wraparound steps, and every third step would have to be 3 feet. So that's how we were able to do this, where it doesn't take up so much of their property. This is an all oaks project. This is the Nueva XL, and this is in Champaign. That's the Nueva 150 XL, which is the wall system. And then we have the cafe border going around the entire project. All the adhesive that was used, obviously, from SRW, and then SEK Surebond is our poly sweep. That's our grouting, that's the finishing touch. If you notice, when it's all done, this one you actually see dry. You don't see a lot of those because we wet them down before we go to set that sand. This sand is already set. You can see the grout. You can look at these pavers and know that there's not a bunch of slurry, a bunch of things that need to be cleaned up. The job is completed. So this is what it looks like when we leave. Again, if you notice, we've dressed up the topsoil around the entire perimeter with seed, just to make sure that the property comes back pretty quickly. And we use a pretty aggressive seed that we get over at Site 1. We buy by the pallet. So this, again, restoration work. When we're done, we want you to be done when you hire us. This step system, pretty sweet step system. When you look at it, we got it lit up at night, so it's really a great space. I love this Nueva 150, and I love the colors, being able to match the step treads with the actual pavers. You don't get to see that very often, because in most cases with a lot of the manufacturers, you're gonna have a different color. They don't have the same wall colors that they do brick, but Oaks kind of gets back to doing some of the things simple, where they offer champagne, Milano, they do cloudburst and marble gray. Those are the 4 colors you can choose from, and you can have them all match up as well. Up here, I love what they did with this little 3-footer, is they took the cafe and they did a 45 just to accent, to pull the actual cafe pavers that went all the way down there, just to really tie it in with the finishing touches. So yeah, just really, we took this all down. It's all waterproofed underneath. This patio is gonna last forever. The way we build in the compactors, the 1,000-pound compactors, when you come back here and you let people know, your house is gonna shake when we do this, because we have to get this ground to settle. We're not kidding. So again, we wanna make sure number one failures you're ever gonna have is a soil that's not compacted properly. You go through a freeze thaw and you have settling. You have different things that happen, movement, shifting, and what have you. So when we do a project, I want to make sure we're at a 95% proctor. So if you are looking for a hardscape space, you're looking for an intelligent company that can come up with real solutions that are going to last, give us a call toll free at 1-800-BRICK-PAVERS, or go to we'retheguys.com.